Welcome to the MERN Stack Mastery Roadmap. In this roadmap, we will be learning MERN Stack from scratch. If you just know HTML and CSS and you want to learn MERN Stack to become a full stack developer, then this is the ideal tutorial for you to learn how MERN Stack works and how you can master MERN Stack. So without further delay, let's dive into it and learn MERN Stack Mastery, and you can master it in 3 to 6 months as your learning speed. So without further delay, let's dive into it. And here is some related roadmap you have to follow. If you don't know HTML and CSS and you don't know web development basics, so you have to follow this. If you just want to know what is front end, then this is for you. So these are the two are not required for this. We are just exploring the stuff right into it. If you don't know what is MERN Stack, then don't worry, every stuff will be covering up this roadmap. So without further delay, let's explore each stuff. So MERN Stack Mastery, core JavaScript fundamentals you have to know before after starting your MERN Stack Mastery course. And everything which we are discussing here, you have to explore in depth to make to do master MERN Stack. So for mastering MERN Stack, you have to learn the basic syntax, which is for JavaScript. You have to pick JavaScript and learn the basic of JavaScript, which are variables, data types. You have to know operators, control flow, function, and scopes. And after that, you have to learn advanced JavaScript, because this is a full stack development framework, which is MERN Stack. You have to learn advanced things like asynchronous JavaScript, promises, async await, ECMAScript 6 modules, and destructuring and spread and rest. These are the advanced topics you have to learn after learning the basic syntax. So let's move towards the OOPs. So in every programming language, there is a concept OOP, object-oriented programming, and also it's happened in JavaScript. So it's called object-oriented JavaScript. So you have to learn about this to make easier to learn MERN Stack, because it is the necessary and fundamental concept you have to know while learning MERN Stack. So you have to learn what is object, classes, prototypes, inheritance, encapsulation, and promises. I can tell each of this because I learned these of the stuff, and you can also learn it by just clicking on them, and you will see content. If you doesn't see any content, so don't worry. You just have to copy this stuff and paste in the internet or Google and search for JavaScript prototype or JavaScript OOP. Then they will cover up these whole things for you. So that's the not issue. It's just a topic you have to follow, and you have to master this topic to understand what is JavaScript, object-oriented JavaScript. So it's time to learn a library, which is React. React.js is a library of JavaScript, so you have to learn it, because in MERN Stack, one thing is React.js. In MERN, M denoted for MongoDB, E denoted for Express.js, and R denoted for React.js, and N denoted for Node.js. So you have to learn React.js, which is used for front end, and you have to learn about its basics. So React basics contain component, JSX syntax, props, states, event handling, and conditional rendering. These are all the basic you have to know about React.js. Now it's time to learn the React hooks. It is a complete different topic you have to follow, and it's make React.js capability more smooth and more efficient. So you have to learn the hooks like use state, use effect, use context, and use ref, and use reducer and custom hooks. Also, you have to know these topics to move forward in the React MERN Stack journey. So also you have to cover React routing, which includes React router DOM, route configuration, nested routes, navigation links, route parameters, programmatic navigation. And after that, you have to learn state management, which is a complete, very important topic in MERN Stack development, which contain context API, Redux, toolkit, actions, reducers, store configuration, asynchronous actions. You have to learn all of these state management stuff to complete your MERN Stack stuff. So after that, we have to learn some styling React application which are used in our React.js to style our components and etc. So for that you can use CSS modules, style components, Tailwind CSS, material UI and design, SCSS preprocessor. All of this stuff are used to style your React.js application. So any you can pick any one of these are the following, and you can also pick multiple of them. Just try out, and which make you more reliable, just do that one. And after that, let's move towards the next thing, which is Node.js. In MERN Stack, the N is denoted for Node.js, so we have to know about Node.js basics. So Node.js is just a library of framework or library of our JavaScript, and its basic topics are event loop, module system, file system, HTTP modules, package manager, npm, and global objects. You have to know all of these topics to learn the basics of Node.js. After that, we have to go forward towards the Express.js framework, uh, in which you have to learn about request response, cycle routing, middleware, template engines, error handling, and RESTful API designs. These are the topics you have to know to master Express.js framework. After that, you have to learn asynchronous Node.js, which is the advanced topic of Node.js, which contain callbacks, promises, async awaits, event emitters, streams, and worker threads. You have to learn all of this stuff to advance your Node.js skill. And after that, you have to learn MongoDB, which is a database for us. So MongoDB is used for storing data, retrieving data, and all of this other stuff. So you have to learn MongoDB fundamentals, which contain NoSQL concept, document models, collections, databases, CRUD operations, MongoDB shell. These are the stuff you have to know. So also you have to learn some advanced things of MongoDB, which are Mongoose ODM, which in which you will learn schema definition, model creation, data validation, querying, documents, document manipulation, and population. These are all of this stuff which will be covering up in Mongoose ODM. So after that, you have to learn the database design, in which you will be doing data normalization, denormalization, index strategies, embedded documents, reference documents, and shared basic. Then we have learned some many things like React, MongoDB, Node.js, and Express.js. Now it's time to move forward towards authentication and authorization. So in authentication, we do password hashing, JSON, WebSocket, session management, Auth 2.0, Passport.js, and these are all of this stuff we will be covering up in user authentication, which is necessary in MERN Stack. And in authorization, we will be learning access control list, promises management, middleware protection, token verification, referral tokens, and protected routes. These are all of these stuff which will be covering up inside authorization and mechanisms. And after that, we will move forward towards deployment and testing. For deployment, we need these are any of these things like Heroku development, Netlify, Vercel, AWS, Docker, and CI/CD pipelines for development. For API testing, we will need Jest framework, super test library, mocking, test suites, test-driven development, integration testing. And in the last, we have to just test our front end. For that, we use React testing library, enzyme, unit testing, component test, snapshot testing, and end-to-end testing. So all of this stuff we have covered up is mandatory to you for understanding how MERN Stack works. And after learning all of this stuff by yourself, by searching and googling it, and completing each of these, you will become MERN Stack developer. It's totally depend on your learning speed. If you put lots of time in learning MERN Stack by following this roadmap, you will probably end up with completing in 3 months. But if you go slow and go for more better understanding, it will take around 6 months, and you after 6 months you will be master of MERN Stack development. So thank you for watching. If you have any query, you can ask me, but everything which is should be included in MERN Stack are just covered up, and hopefully you have understood, and hopefully this video put some value in your plan, and you can follow along this roadmap to complete your MERN Stack mastery course. So thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Keep learning.